I think it's fair to say you and me would very quickly have come up with don't let anyone into the country without quarantining them. They can do it in Australia. Why couldn't they do it in the UK? And that's my starter for 10 today. Not necessarily a criticism of anybody or anything, simply a question of why something that possibly deserves to be filed under the bleeding obvious wasn't done by a government that has, more resources and more powers than many of the governments that have managed to do a much better job than we have. So phone lines are open, 0345 6060 973. I'm going to scratch, actually, the experience versus opinion rule for this hour, but not for the next two, because this could just be an exercise in thoughtfulness. You've just had a proper think about it. Why do you think almost a year into this a virulent pandemic, which is tearing our country apart, why do you think we're still debating the wisdom of controlling our borders? 0345 6060 973. Because hand on heart, I don't think I've got a clue, really. Is there a logistical reason, a financial reason, an economic reason, a scientific reason? My wife, and I know I'm late for the break, but I just want to tell you this because this is going to stop you in your tracks, all right? My wife was doing a live for Australian television the other day. And I mention Australia because that was where we first learned of the thing I just described to you. If you want to come into the country, it's 2 weeks in a hotel and tests galore until we're confident you're safe to come out. So my wife's doing a live to Australian national television into Melbourne, which is in the state of Victoria, which I think has about 6.5 million residents. And she comes in to do a sort of letter from London after the bulletins have been completed. And leading the bulletins, or certainly very high up the bulletins, was the story that 3 new coronavirus cases had been discovered in the state of Victoria the previous day. 3 new cases in a population of 6.5 million. And with complete honesty, because it's on our WhatsApp group, my wife replied by saying, we've had more than that on our street in the last 24 hours. We live in a cul-de-sac. It's not even a very big street. So I know it might be crass or simplistic, but that has to be a reflection on border control. Why do you think we still haven't done it?